Well, greetings, amazing students. Welcome to this week's reflection. Bunny Trail here. I'm taking a mental note right now of how bright this sweater looks. This is very red, very bright. It did not look this bright. When I put it on this morning, it looks different in the camera. So anyway, regardless of that, sorry to take you down that brief bunny trail. That's how my mind works. But anyway, welcome to this week's reflection. Thank you for tuning in. So I'm going to give you a little message of hope, of encouragement, something to kind of consider as you move along in this semester, right? So first off, the title for this week's reflection is God Gives Burdens, Also Shoulders. And this scripture for this week comes to us from Isaiah chapter 40, verses 27 through 31. If you're like me, sometimes you may find yourself rushing into a task that you have the best intentions for, you're super excited about, only to find yourself beginning to lose motivation as you continue to accomplish your goal, right? So I'm a car guy. So I'll see a car, purchase it, it's a project, and I go into that fully intended to have this completed vision in my mind. And suddenly I realize, oh, wow, this is like a lot, right? And I didn't necessarily anticipate all of that. For you, right, maybe you'll find that papers, studying, quizzes, group projects, and reading at this point in the semester can start to feel like they're going to pile up. Right? And as you balance school, your personal lives, and the instability that life can bring, you may find yourself wondering if God really understands at all what you're going through. Right? You may be thinking to yourself, why would he give me more challenges on top of what I've already got on my plate? You may think, doesn't he know that I'm already full of worry and concern, right? Why would he give me more? There's this Yiddish proverb that says, God gives burdens, also shoulders. This proverb reminds us that everyone from time to time needs a little breath of fresh air, right? We all need someone we love, we respect to speak a message of endurance, of hope, of energy in us, and remind us that life does bring challenges, but Christ gives us the strength to persist. So I want to share with you this scripture verse from Isaiah chapter 40, right? Why would you ever complain, O Jacob, or whine, Israel, saying, God has lost track of me? He doesn't care what happens to me. Don't you know anything? Haven't you been listening? God doesn't come and go, God lasts. He's creator of all you can see or imagine. He doesn't get tired out, doesn't pause to catch his breath. And he knows everything inside and out. He energizes those who get tired, gives fresh strength to dropouts. For even young people tire and drop out. Young folk in their prime stumble and fall. But those who wait upon God get fresh strength. They spread their wings and soar like eagles. They run and don't grow tired. They walk and don't lag behind. In Isaiah, we're reminded of God's unwavering love for his children. He loves us so much that he recognizes when we grow weary, and he invites us to allow him to help carry our burdens. God is tireless, as Isaiah says, in his love for us, and he has boundless energy to give. When we invite Christ into our lives to help us carry the load, we discover that he already knows what we need and has already thoroughly equipped us for our journey. My tip this week would just be, if you feel like you need that breath of fresh air or just a little more motivation, stop for a moment, right? And ask yourself to place Christ as the focus for your day, not anything else, not your worries, concerns, papers, assignments, or homework. Place Christ as the center of focus for your day. Like, walk through your day as if Christ was walking alongside you each moment. So as you read your papers, or your books, and as you're typing your papers, as you interact with friends and family, consciously for that day, imagine Christ is sitting or walking with you. And the worries you are feeling will suddenly feel a little more manageable, right? Don't be afraid this week to turn to Christ and say, Jesus, I'm a little tired right now. I can sure use some of that energy, right? I think that you'll find that Christ will provide you with the perspective that you're looking for, all right? So, folks, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you all have a fantastic week. If you need anything, you know how to get a hold of me. Thank you so much. I will see you all. Talk to you later.